Hello there, Speed Duelists! Welcome back to another tournament review. Today we are doing Duel Showdown 212. We had 13 players, 12 of them active by the looks of it, so that's 11 matches for you guys. Let's hop into them. These tournaments are held every Sunday evening on DuelingBook, so maybe next week you could be one of these players. Looks like first match is going to be Dank Memes versus Kankaro, both familiar faces. Kankaro is going to be on a Yugi skill card. Yeah, it is Dark Magician. And Dank Memes, who just started his own Speed Duel YouTube channel, is on the Carbonedon deck. You know, Heart of a Warrior, pitching Carbonedon for those high level guys. Here we are going to see Fossil Dig for it and pitching it for the Guiltia. Banishing the Carbonedon, sets up the Hyozan Ryu, setting 3 cards. And we see some spicy tech among them. Vigilance, of course, that's one we know, but we see Divine Wrath for pitching additional Carbonedons. Yeah, that could be strong. Let's see it. Yeah, Guiltia is gonna run into the Magic Rebo, that is gonna summon the Dark Magician. Of course, Kankaro does have the skill to search for the dark magic attack, is gonna go for it, and we're probably gonna see that negated by the champion's vigilance. Runs over the Guiltia, and here Dank Memes is gonna have to draw an out to this Dark Magician, because none of the targets that you can summon are strong enough in the attack stat to beat over it. So yeah, it's just gonna be a pass. Kankaro with the breaker. That is gonna elicit the Divine Wrath. Yeah. And here, Book of Moon on the Dark Magician's attack. Yeah. Now Dank Memes is gonna have the opportunity to attack over the Dark Magician, but here is Mirror Wall. So that is gonna have the Serpent Night Dragon to, what's that, 1175? Yeah. So Dank Memes taking some damage there. Kankaro not keeping the wall up. Night Beam takes out the dead Fossil Dig. And yeah, gonna attack over that Serpent Night Dragon. Still, Dank Memes doesn't have the offensive power to get over this Dark Magician. I'm assuming that's where the side deck is gonna have to come in. Curse of Anubis, super dead, but here we see an immovable object versus an unstoppable force. Kankaro insulating himself with the Swords of Revealing Light, but Dark Magic Attack is gonna try to blow away the back row, so Kankaro is on 2 copies of that. At least 2 copies. Yeah. Breaker is gonna try to destroy one of the back row. Yeah, the 3rd Champion's Vigilance. Looks like it. Swords is gonna leave the field, and there's another Curse of Anubis. Now, Dank Memes only 3 cards left in the deck. Does any of them beat Dark Magician? And yes, it does. Here is Tribe Infecting Virus. That is gonna come down. It is gonna call Spellcasters. That allows Kankaro to add back the Magic Rebo. And Dank Memes just cannot go for game here. Also, there's a Sphere Rebo to stop the attack. But yeah, only 2 cards left in the deck for Dank Memes. This is the end for the Tribe Infecting Virus. And now Kankaro can just try to wall up. Dank Memes draws the final card, his 2nd copy of Tribe. That is going to try to pop the Dark Magician, but yeah. Dank Memes is just not going to have the offensive power to get the win here, because yeah, he knew that Kankaro had the Magic Rebo in hand. Alright, let's see game number 2. We see some tools from, I guess, the side deck coming in. Here is Fossil Dig for Carbonedon. That is going to be pitched to summon Guiltia. And Guiltia is presumably going to try to attack indirectly. Yeah, but there is always the one of Magic Rebo. Yeah. It's not even that broken, it's just really frustrating to play against Dark Magician, and they always have it. But yeah, Dark Magic attack is gonna be negated. Using the skill, gonna search out a second copy, but that is gonna be sniped by the Mind Crush. Dark Magician tries to attack over the Guiltia, but Lost Wind coming in from the side deck, very powerful card here. Yeah, Dark Magician is gonna crash into the Guiltia. Magic Rebo is gonna add itself back, and it can immediately activate if Kankero wants to, unless I am missing something. No, could have been immediately activated. Alright, let's see. Dank Meme's gonna pitch another Carbonidon. He's gonna try to attack for game with his, well, 2 of his 3 monsters. But Mirror Wall coming in clutch, and that does allow Kankero to activate the Magic Rebo. Not keeping the wall, yeah, 2000 life points, way too steep a cost to keep it around. Dark Magician is gonna run into Yosanryu. Here is Book of Moon to switch it to defense, but yeah, here we have the same issue as in game number 1. So it's up to Dank Memes to draw an out to the Dark Magician. Is he gonna find it? Let's see. No, just setting. Ah, Hyper Hammerhead, excellent. Yeah, Dark Magician attacks into it and is bounced to the hand. So here, Dank Memes can try to go for game. Surely they don't have double Sphere Grebo, right? Oh, and there's also the Quaking Mirror Force. So this is very, very silly. Yeah, flipping both monsters face down, Dark Magician can summon itself. Dank Memes luckily has once again the Tribe Infecting Virus gonna try to attack for game, but yeah, Magic Rebo is added to the hand and Sphere Rebo is gonna stop the attack. And now things are looking very grim for Dank Memes. Although if Kankero wants to go for game, he's gonna have to find an out to the Yosanryu. So with the full hand, but yeah, no outs to the big defense. Luckily, plenty of protective options. So this tribe is not going to be able to attack for game. And here, Dark Magician Girl is special summoned. And all 3 Dark Magicians are in the grave, so that can beat the Yosanryu. The Breaker is going to pop the swords. So now Dank Memes is going to be left with nothing, and I don't think there's anything he can top deck to get him out of here. Yeah, gonna Guilty beat over the Breaker. He's not giving up, but Mirror Wall is gonna do it. So that was a very, very long first match. Wow. In fact, how long was that? Feels like it took forever. Yeah, 25 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, next one, it's gonna be Snowier. Oh, we know this guy. He's on the crazy fusion deck usually, and it looks like he is once more going up against Mono Red, who is on Cyber Angels. Let's see it. Snowier immediately bringing out the Dyna tank. That's gonna be nice and big and strong, but Mono Red can counter this perfectly. Senju is gonna search out Benten. We're gonna see the skill, so pitching a spell to search for the ritual. The classic play, Benten for Idaten. So Idaten is gonna add back the ritual spell, or add one from the deck. Wait, this isn't Benten for Idaten, this is Idaten for Benten. What's going on here? Yeah, if it's tributed, they gain 1000 attack, but that's not strong enough. Mono Red is going for the Sol and Luna to flip the Senju and the Dyna tank face down. And I'm just seeing that Snowier is not on the crazy fusion deck, he's just on coins. Okay. Yeah, Sol and Luna Senju is powerful because it does get the effect when it is flip summoned. And here we see the Benten attacking over the Dyna tank, and Benten has an effect if it destroys a monster by battle and sends it to graveyard. It does damage equal to the original defense, and Dyna tank does have 2100 original defense. The effect triggers, so Dogoran is coming back out. So things are still looking pretty good for Snowier. because he can clear the board. Yeah, Mono Red not using the ritual spell to protect. And now Cyber Angel is left with nothing, and it's a combo deck, so he does need multiple cards to get things going. Drawing the main deck Twister, that is not going to be very helpful. So Snowier in the lead. And is Snowier just going to set Waking Pass? Ah, no, he does summon the Twin Barrel Dragon. I guess there's a risk of getting OTK'd by Cyber Angel, but here is the delicious Night Beam on Waking the Dragon. Ojama King blocks the 3 zones. Yeah, so Twin Barrel Dragon gonna be able to attack in, yeah, no zones. Gonna tribute 2 for Dogoran. Yeah, Cyber Angels doesn't play the Sphere Revo, so very funny. Waking the Dragon, love to see it, love to see it. Next up is I Assassin versus Super Saiyan Domoski. I don't think it's the real Domoski, right? They are on something very spicy, a Destiny draw deck. Anyway, we are gonna see I Assassin starts, and they're gonna Oja match in the main phase. They always do this, and I don't get it. The entire gimmick of this card is that you use it in the standby phase, then you can immediately normal summon your level 3 and level up in the standby phase still, but he never goes for that. Anyway, Domoski is gonna, well, not Domoski, is gonna Nobleman, then Injection Fairy Lily, so pay 2000 to attack for 3/4. Assassin now with the Arm Dragon level 3 is gonna level it up into level 5, pitching a level 3 to destroy the Lily, yeah, and immediately gonna run into Quaking Mirror Force. Okay, Domoski, or not Domoski, is gonna be able to Destiny draw. If you lose 2000 or more life points in the next draw phase, you can choose your draw, but you do have to reveal it, and it is gonna be Joker's Knights. And that is yeah, that's a card that gets him game, because this can attack over the Arm Dragon 5, and then DD Warrior can attack in directly. So very cool. Destiny Draw can grab you exactly the card you need to go for the game. This time, Assassin starts, no Oja match. Instead, he's gonna normal summon the level 3 and immediately use the skill to level up, armed and ready into level 5. Super Saiyan Domoski is gonna Smashing Round, is gonna summon Battle Survivor. I love this card, everybody knows I love this card, but is gonna normal summon it, beat over the life points. I Assassin once again, Oja match waiting till the main phase. Yeah, I'm definitely not agreeing with this play here, because he could have done this in standby phase, level up into level 5. Stamping Destruction would have been life, and he could attack over the Battle Survivor, be in a great position, but that's not the play he chose to make. Nobleman gonna take out this Ojama Blue once again, and Lily would have gone for game if it wasn't for Quaking Mirror Force. Okay, I Assassin is not punished. Lily is gonna come down, pay 2k, attack over the Assassin, or over the Ojama Blue rather. So now I Assassin has no excuse to not go for the good Oja match play. He's gonna normal summon the level 3, destroy the Draining Shields, and attack over Lily. And yeah, Super Saiyan Domoski does not have the life points to pay for it, but now that he lost so many life points, he can go for the Destiny draw. It's gonna pick up Spell Canceller straight from the side deck. Oh boy, this is gonna wreak havoc, yeah. And the skill is once per duel, I believe. Yeah. Ooh, that is gonna be tough. Here is the Joker's Knight, another great card, just straight from the top. Is this game? No, attacking with the Joker's Knight first, then with the Spell Canceller, but Ojama Blue just picks up another spell, another Ojama. And Quaking Mirror Force, flipping the face down. Okay, this could be the start of a great comeback for my assassin. He's hoping that Super Saiyan Nomoski does not draw a tribute summon monster, but here it is. Damn, not even setting the Ojama green to protect. Yeah, so we do see Super Saiyan Nomoski moving on to the next one. These have been long matches so far. Let's get through them. We're still in like the round of 16 as well, and we are gonna see Speedmaster 01 versus Bubble Cat. Speedmaster starting things off with the Cup of Ace. So Bubble Cat, who is on Cloudians, gets to draw 2 cards. Normal summon the Koala and gonna flip it face down, face up again with Desert Sparrow. So that's gonna be 2400 points of damage. And Bubble Cat now has a pretty big hand. Is gonna normal summon Cloudian Nimbus Man without tribute. If it is tribute summoned, plays a fog counter for every water monster you control and gains 500 attack for each fog counter on the field. This is gonna go hard with the Aerosol. That's gonna discard the Altus, no relation, and put 4 fog counters, or should I say 5, because it does give an extra fog counter. So 5. Yeah. Next up is Cloudian Squall, so every standby phase is gonna place a fog counter on this Nimbus Man. So he's pretty huge, but runs into the trap hole of spikes. Okay, destroy the attacking monster, inflict damage equal to half the original attack. Okay, but still, that's very painful. Speedmaster is gonna get a counter placed on his Descoala, or 2 rather. During your standby phase, so no, it doesn't. Mirror Wall comes down for Speedmaster, and no Tornado Wall. While Umi is on the field, you take no battle damage, and yeah. So this is pretty toxic, but Speedmaster has plenty of effect damage. The graveyard effect of Cloudian Aerosol is used, so we are gonna special summon from the deck the Zero Stratos, and that can destroy monsters by removing 2 fog counters. However, it doesn't get those on a special summon. So now we are gonna see Sola Luna being used, and the Penguin Soldier is gonna bounce back the Zero Stratos. And this was probably a long match. Oh no. We do see the Descoala for not game. That is a... Maybe Speedmaster should have just waited a bit and then go for game with the Descoala. And another trap hole with spikes is gonna be game for Speedmaster. Yeah, very tricky, very tricky. All of these burn effects. Speedmaster immediately starting off with the Koala for the easy 1600s. And Bubble Cat searching a Legendary Ocean with the Warrior of Atlantis. Immediately gonna activate the second one to have 1 fewer card in the hand. Altus is gonna have 2 fog counters, but it needs 3 to discard a random card from the opponent's hand. The Koala gonna burn once again for 800 this time. And yeah, this Altus gets 2 counters plus 1 because of the skill. And it's gonna discard the Breaker. This Koala gets flipped face up, so that's 400 more damage. One of the Altuses, or Altai, gets hit with the Nightmare Wheel. Bubble Cat now getting really low because of Gravekeeper's Curse. Let's see, tributing the 2 Altuses for the Nimbus Man, who now has 3 fog counters. It's gonna try to attack over the Gravekeeper's Curse, but Trapple with Spikes is gonna be the game for Speedmaster. Alright. Sadly, Cloudians is out, but we are moving on to the top 8. We're gonna see Kankaro versus Super Cash, who had the bye. Kankaro gonna start off with Skilled Dark Magician using Summoner's Art to add, so that's 1 spell counter. Are we gonna see it get to 3? Probably not. Using Battle City Slugger, so he put the Guilford back and drew a card. Here is Snipe Hunter, that is gonna pitch to destroy the Skilled Dark Magician. Pitch to try to destroy this mirror wall. That's not gonna be successful. Super Cash now just gonna set and pass. Kankaro having no outs here, but he can special summon, yeah, the Dark Magician. However, immediately Sol and Luna is gonna be used to flip that face down. Super Cash draws his 3rd Sol and Luna. Okay, this Snipe Hunter has to resolve, or Super Cash is screwed, and it resolves. Okay, getting in for no damage, just hitting a Sphere Grebo. Breaker comes down, immediately gets hit by Sol and Luna. And yeah, Snipe Hunter is gonna attack into Mirror Wall onto Breaker. Not paying for the wall. Breaker now gonna attack over Snipe Hunter. In the end phase, we're gonna see Court of Cards, special summoning back the Jack's Knight from the graveyard. And it looks like he is playing some spicy tech. Order to Charge. Very cool. You tribute a normal monster to pop a card the opponent controls. A good Gemini Spark, let's say. Unfortunately, it doesn't draw you a card. So Jack's Knight attacks over the Breaker, still in the battle phase. Court of Cards brings back the Queen's Knight. Yep. And attacks for some solid damage. Yeah, Queen's Knight is on 17, Jack's Knight is on 21 because of the skill. Kankaro gonna special summon Dark Magician, but immediately Super Cash with Order to Charge. In the end phase, this Queen's Knight comes right back. Kankaro gonna try to go for game, and yeah, that is gonna be successful. Only 1 Sphere Grebo. That's not enough. Alright, let's see. Kankaro gets to go first here. Does have the Warrior Elimination, that's a cool card. Super Cash unfortunately opening all 3 knights, not Joker's Knight. Joker's Knight would have been great, and is gonna have to bluff set 2. Yeah, Breaker is seduced into attacking the Quaking Mirror Force, destroying the Quaking Mirror Force rather. Yeah, in the end phase, Court of Cards is gonna special out, summon out the King's Knight, or the Jack's Knight rather. Here is the King's Knight. That's gonna be a lot of knights. Now, Kankaro does have Sphere Grebo to protect himself here. Let's see. Drawing Dark Magician, that is excellent. Using Warrior Elimination now, not special summoning Dark Magician first. And yeah, he realizes that and is immediately gonna scoop the duel. Yeah, but yeah, there was a Sol and Luna anyway, so I guess wouldn't have been too much of a difference. Here we are again with Super Saiyan Demoski versus Snowier. Super Saiyan Demoski with his very, very spicy deck. Snowier is gonna pay 2,000 to draw 2 of Cup of Ace, and he keeps drawing dinos. This may be a bit unfortunate, but here is the Dyna Tank. And there's another one waiting in the wings. Night Beam is gonna snipe the Draining Shield. That's unfortunate. Dyna Tank attacks the DD Warrior Lady, so will be banished. And here is Injection Fairy Lily for game. yeah. 3400 to the dome. Pretty intense. Alright, let's see how Snowier fares in game number 2. Is gonna immediately Cup of Ace. Was another Cup of Ace. Is he gonna risk it, or yeah, you have to keep it for the next turn, right? Here is the Dyna Tank yet again. Super Saiyan Demoski might be going for the aggression. No, not yet. Night Beam is gonna snipe the mirror wall. And Snowbeard also hesitant to attack, looks like. Setting the Fossil Dyna and passing them. No. Here is Twin Battle Dragon that is gonna attack the Lily. Or destroy the Lily with its effect rather. Here is Cup of Ace paying yet again, so Snowbeard getting super low. This Twin Barrel Dragon is stopped by draining shields, and the Dyna tank now attacks into the Fossil Dyna. The Barrel Dragon was normal summoned, so I'm not really sure why Snowbeard is admitting defeat. I'm not entirely sure on the ruling, but I believe when Dyna tank is destroyed, the Fossil Dyna is still face up on the field, so it cannot trigger. Anyway, yeah, Super Saiyan Demoski is admitting, or Snowbeard rather, is admitting defeat here. We are in the almost in the last top 8 match. That's gonna be that guy. He's been away for a while, but seems like he's making the comeback versus Chubby Coelacanth. And Coelacanth is on something very cool. I guess this is some sort of a Dark Gaia deck. Trade in the Valkyrion, trying to and exchange the spirit. What are you doing here? You're banned, get out of here. Dark Spirit Mastery is gonna grab Masked Beast Desgardius. I'm a bit confused why they discarded the trade in for that. Dr. Frankenderp is coming down. That's gonna grab Drag Down into the Grave from the top of the deck. And it looks like that guy is on Gaia. And Chubby Coelacanth is gonna draw the trade in. Perfect, perfect. But yeah, he's gonna go for Dark Calling immediately. So gonna summon out a pretty sizable Dark Gaia. But that guy is playing the super aggressive Gaia deck. That is the Charging Gaia with 19. That's gonna become 38. Attacking the Frankenderp. And that has 300 attack, so that is a exactly game. So that guy making quick work of the Dark Gaia. Let's see here whether Chubby Coelacanth is more lucky in game number 2. Starting things off with Dragged Down. Gonna take away that sword. These guys are yapping in the chat. Oh my god. Frankenderp comes down. That is gonna pick up the Dark Spirit Mastery. Discarding the Exchange of Spirits. Grabbing the Masked Beast Desgardius. But Dark Calling for a big Dark Gaia. And here we are! The first time Maxi has resolved in Speed Duel. I guess. From the top of my head. First time we're seeing it in Speed Duel Showdown. And it's gonna draw 1 card. And no more. It's even crazier that that guy has like the perfect hand as well. So, Gaia Sword? No, wait, you have the sword. Just play the sword. What am I missing? Why? Just play the sword. Oh. The draw phase is skipped. Oh, that guy, that's really BM. He just wants to use the Sphere Kribo on the Gaia. Oh, terrible. That guy is gonna take the win here. So, this Dark Gaia player is out. At least I'm having a good time. Anyway, here is Speedmaster 01 on the silly burn deck versus Left-Handed Latios. Also a name we hadn't seen in a while, but glad to see them return. They are on Dark Magician and they have more or less... they're going second. Oh yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Koala for the cheeky 16. Setting 2 and pass the turn. Here we're gonna see Dark Magician special summons. No! Sol and Luna is used. Aha, on the resolution of the search, Sol and Luna is in fact used. Yeah, Lieutenant Latios setting as many cards as possible. Things are looking grim for him. The Koala for 12. Immediately gonna use the Magic Rebo, and that makes the Champion's Vigilance live. Gonna set the Lady Assailant of the Flames, and the Disc Koala is gonna be flipped yet again for 800. It's gonna be quite tight. Yeah, this Lady Assailant of the Flames is gonna finish it because, yeah, this cannot negate monster effects. But it can negate summons. So flip summon, negate it. Ah. Yeah, paying the cost, that's banishing 3. But yeah, the flip summon was negated, so... Yeah, these 3 cards are gonna have to be returned. Top of Ace is gonna be activated. It's gonna draw 2 cards. Yeah, setting the Lady Assailant and yeah, there are no outs to that unless yeah, 1000 Knives was drawn, but it isn't. So Lieutenant Latios is gonna attack into this Lady Assailant. Bit of a messy game one because of the illegal activation there, but we are heading into game number 2. And Speedmaster once again opening the Koala, going in for the cheeky 1600 points of damage and setting the Nightmare Wheel. But here, Lieutenant Latios has an amazing opening hand. Dark Magician Girl, Sage's Stone for Dark Magician. Dark Magic Attack is probably going to be activated at some point, but first searching for 1000 Knives and activating that. Yeah, no Sol and Luna, so it is go time. Yeah. Perfect opening hand, perfect. Here we are with game number 3. Speedmaster getting 2 starts. Does so with the Gravekeeper's Curse. Special Summon Dark Magician, that's going to be flipped face down with the Sol and Luna. Luckily, Breaker can attack over this Gravekeeper's Curse and not triggering the effect. Though things are looking very dire for Speedmaster here. Yeah, illegal activation of Vigilance, but that's fine. Book of Tayo is gonna flip the Assailant face up. But yeah, that's such a little amount of damage. Yeah, the skill is gonna allow the Lady Assailant to be used again. But here, Lieutenant Latios is gonna start fighting back. So with the 1000 Knives and yeah, attacking for a lot of damage. And I don't think Speedmaster can draw anything. Yeah, the Spy is good, but not great. It's gonna summon out a Curse, burn for 500. But yeah, Lieutenant Latios can just attack over and for game. So we are finally heading into the top 4. It's been a long video. And we are going to be seeing Super Cash versus Super Saiyan Demoski. So this is going to be a very hype match. Because they're both decks that you don't see very often. And even this Battle City Slugger deck is unlike any other I've seen. Oh, Super Cash opens the combo. Joker's Knight becomes Queen's Knight. When a normal summon the King, special summon the Jack. Is ordered to charge, immediately gonna snipe the face down monster. It can do that. But no, you see Jack's Knight attacking in. Or to charge is chained, so Yujitsu Master will be destroyed. Okay, but Book of Moon flips the others face down. Battle Survivor gonna try to attack the King. And yeah, Battle Survivor is something you have to deal with as soon as possible. This King is normal summoned. It has 1700 attack, but it's gonna run into Draining Shields. Yeah, you have to Sol and Luna here, right? Yeah, Sol and Luna is chained, flipping the Battle Survivor face down. That's a good way to deal with it. It's gonna... Yeah, Battle Survivor running over the king. Here is Stripe, but not enough cards in hand. And Super Saiyan Demoski is gonna try to go for game. Hyper Hammerhead over the Joker's Knights. Battle Survivor gets in directly. Lily is gonna try to attack for game and is going to be successful. So Super Saiyan Demoski leading the match 1-0. And we're seeing Spirit Reaper in the opening hand as well. Yeah. Super Saiyan Demoski is gonna special summon his own Joker's Knight. Set the Spirit Reaper and pass. Super Cash is gonna be very loose with his Snipe Hunter. It's gonna roll a 1. Alas. In the chat he says defective gun. This time rolls a 4, so it can run or rather destroy this Curse of Anubis. And here things are gonna go downhill. Yeah, Joker's Knight attacks, runs into a sphere. The Battle Survivor attacks, runs into Sol and Luna, and now the Spirit Reaper is a sitting duck. Yeah. We're gonna see the hammer shot. And Super Saiyan Demoski has game on board. Sphere Kuribo is gonna have to be used on Spirit Reaper. Does it target? I guess not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So that's gonna be 39 to the dome. What can Super Cash even top deck here? Top deck Waking? That wouldn't really do anything. It's just the MST. So we are gonna see Super Saiyan Demoski taking the win here. Alright, let's see the other top 4 match. It's gonna be that guy versus Left-Handed Latios. And that is gonna be Dark Magician versus Gaia. I think that was the finals of last week. No? Left-Handed Latios with a great opening hand yet again. It's gonna be Legion, additional tribute summon for Dark Magician Girl. Legion adds Dark Magician, but... Left-Handed Latios not going for the Sage's Stone. Okay, that's fine. MST on the Vigilance. Sphere Prevo puts the Dark Magician Girl into defense mode. So yeah, now that guy can pierce over the Dark Magician Girl with the Gaia, so that is 600. That guy gets to draw 2, discard 1. He's gonna discard the spare Book of Moon. Left-Handed Latios with the Dark Magician. 1000 Knives destroying the Gaia. And a Sphere Kuribo. Oh no, Book of Moon is gonna get used. Yeah, this makes sense. Because while you have the Gaia out, you cannot use your face down cards. Another copy of Gaia is gonna pierce into Dark Magician, so that guy gets to draw 2, discard 1, and gonna pitch the Galaxy Cyclone. Yeah, that has some graveyard utility. But now it's Left-Handed Latios' turn to have the second Dark Magician. A second Dark Magician has hit the field, and Left-Handed Latios is gonna add Magic Kuribo thanks to the skill. Yeah, that should be really good here. Sphere Kuribo gonna switch Dark Magician to defense. That guy now with the Night Beam is gonna pop the Dark Renewal. A charging Gaia is normal summoned, but yeah, that's where the other Dark Renewal is activated. So that guy playing a bit too fast. And yeah, that's gonna bring out Dark Magician from the graveyard. So, yeah, this is going very back and forth. However, another Sphere Kuribo. This is like the third one. So now we're finally gonna see Gaia pierce over Dark Magician. There is the third artwork of Gaia. That's gonna be negated. Here we see Gaia attacking over Dark Magician, drawing 2, discarding 1. Gonna keep the sword. Here is a Magic Rebo summoning out the third Dark Magician from the deck. Yeah. Breaker comes down. Yeah, that wouldn't have been game. And now that guy has to draw a monster, but he doesn't. So that is, I believe, going to be game for Lieutenant Latios. Opening hands are drawn. Both players not drawing their ace monster here. But this is gonna be a bit of a weird one, I think. Here is Charging Gaia. Okay. So Galaxy Cyclone gonna take out the Vigilance. Normal summon Charging Gaia. Equip the sword. That is gonna be 38 onto 19. But there is the Book of Moon. Yeah. However, Lieutenant Latios has no way of getting over this Gaia, and now its attack has been reset. It's 23. Battle Step, use Book of Moon, so that's gonna be piercing damage, which lets that guy draw 2, discard 1. Lieutenant Latios now drawing the Legion, summoning it in attack position, that way that guy doesn't get the Gaia Pierce. And these back row are locked because of the skill. You cannot use your face down cards while you control a Gaia. Night Beam snipes this Dark Renewal, and that's going to be excellent. That guy has another Charging Gaia, so 23 over the Legion. Adding Dark Magician, and now this 19 gets in directly. So we see Gaia moving on to the finals, where they are going to face whatever Super Saiyan Domoski is playing. Very excited to see this one. Okay, Lieutenant Latios getting to start off, has the Legion Dark Magician Girl combo, so that's gonna search out a backup Dark Magician. Is he gonna use the skill already? Yes, he is. Going for the Sage's Stone, that's going to immediately make Champion's Vigilance live. Okay, Domoski with the Hammer Shots. Yeah, playing a bit too fast, because yeah, Vigilance in response to the Hammer Shots. And now, what can Domoski do? He's just gonna have to set 3 and hope, but Lieutenant Latios already used the Surge, so no Dark Magic attack, and Quaking Mirror Force is gonna flip them face down. But now, yeah, still no monster for Super Saiyan Domoski. He is gonna banish a Dark Magician with Nobleman. And Battle Survivor is drawn. Okay, yeah. That's a good start, however, yeah. The Tribe picks it up immediately. Breaker popping the mirror wall, so Lieutenant Latios taking game number 1 with Destiny Draw Good Stuff pile, I guess. Or, yeah, against that deck, rather. A Legion is normal summoned, and we see that Domoski just has game in hand, right? Lily and Joker's Knights. We also see Last Day of Witch with the OCG artwork. Yeah, immediately going for game, not fearing any Karibos. So 1-1, and we are going into a game number 3. Let's see here. We do see the funny card. We do see the funny card. And a way to trigger the funny cards. Super Saiyan Domoski going first. He's just gonna set 1 and pass. Lieutenant Latios gonna set 1 and pass as well. Ooh, here it comes, here it comes. Yay! Galaxy Cyclone hits the Waking the Dragon. And that's gonna summon Arcana Knight Joker. But that's gonna immediately be destroyed by Hammer Shot. Yeah, you cannot negate it with Joker's effects, because Hammer Shot doesn't target. Here is Joker's Knights, and not Domoski has all the cards on the table, but Lieutenant Latios has the Dark Magician, thanks to Magic Rebo, and this looks pretty much game. but can Super Saiyan Demoski even draw to get out of this? He is gonna add back his Joker's Knight. Yeah, we are seeing Destiny Draw being triggered because the Aegis of Gaia was chained. So gain 3000, then lose 3000. So Destiny Draw is active. And it's gonna search Fossil Dyna, Pachycephalo. Gonna set it, special summon Joker's Knight and hope for it. Tribute summon Dark Magician Girl. Gonna add Sage's Stone. This looks pretty much over because Dark Magician can attack over the Pachycephalo, then Dark Magician Girl attacks directly, but that is not the route that Latios is going for. So the Joker's Knight returns to the hand. Breaker is gonna try to pop a back row, but Book of Moon is going to be changed. Joker's Knight special summoned, so Demoski is walling up. Here is 1000 Knights for the Fossil Dyna. And now, yeah, it's gonna be nothing on board for Demoski or not Demoski. Mirror Ball could be kind of good here. But Tribe Call Warrior, that is gonna be the game. Unless, no. Would this have lived with Mirror Ball? That is a 4157 being halved. Yeah, would have survived, but Champion's Vigilance negates the wall. Alright, guys, I was Ryan Atlas. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't also already. Bye!